So I'm just going to hook this up. All right, okay, we have everything started. So welcome everyone. Today is day 2 of our 30-day meditation challenge. I am super blown away by the response we got for yesterday's practice or yesterday's meditation. I didn't really expect anyone to want to be involved in this. I didn't really know how popular a meditation challenge would have been or how well received it would have been. And all day yesterday, I was just eagerly going through all of the messages that you guys were leaving me on Facebook and on Instagram. And it was so exciting. Okay, so hi on Facebook. I see we have some viewers. Please let me know if there's issue with the audio or anything like that. And today I was hoping to hear from you a little bit. So if you're joining me on the Google Hangout, so the live Hangout, you should be able to chat with me. And I would really love to know, and on Facebook as well, you can leave me a chat message. I would just love to know how yesterday went. So what did you guys experience for day 1? I know for me, day 1 was amazing. Like I spent the rest of the day feeling so happy and super energized in a really creative way. I was really eager to do day 2 and day 3, so I started planning out the rest of the month and how I wanted to go, and I was really motivated by everyone's feedback, and I just thought it was really great. So yesterday was awesome for me. I'd love to know how it went for you. So did you meditate on your own? Did you find it hard, easy? Did it affect the rest of your day? So at the end of our meditation yesterday, we set an affirmation together. I set my own. I think the affirmation that I had yesterday was, I'm open and receptive to new opportunities. So that's what I stayed with, and I think it really helped to give me a good mindset for the rest of the day. But everyone else had different affirmations and different mindsets, right? So if at some point you want to let me know how you felt or what your experience was with that meditation, I would absolutely love to hear from you. So give me a sec here. So something that came up from a couple of you yesterday, which I think was great, you said that you felt really inspired and that afterwards you went and you journaled. And that's a fantastic tip. So before we get started in our meditation today, it can be a really good idea to just have a notepad or your journal somewhere close by so that you can right away, without having to break the momentum and get up and go out in the world, get your journal, all that, just have it close by so that you can right away start to put your feelings and your thoughts to paper. I love journaling. I do it fairly often. It's a really great, powerful practice, and it goes hand in hand with meditating. So if you know you like to journal today, for sure, have a journal and your pen close by. If you don't happen to have one and you're at your computer like I am, just open up a little Word document, and when the meditation is over, go right into it and just start to write down what you want. So last night was a full moon, which is why yesterday we did like a full moon themed meditation. And because it was last night, we are going to kind of stay with that theme today, focusing just a little bit more on creativity and inspiration. And that does go well, that does tie in pretty well with like the high energy that you feel with the full moon. It's just the feedback that I got from some of you. I got a couple private messages and they were saying like, when it came time to think of your dreams and think of your goals, people were coming up short. They just didn't really know what they wanted to dream about or what they wanted their life to be like. And it's kind of hard to admit stuff like that, but I definitely have been there. We're so conditioned to believe in what we think we can get and what we think we can't get, that it's like the older you get, the harder it is to think outside the box and the harder it is to dream and take risks and that kind of stuff. So we really want to go back to like our child mindset, where you can just dream and imagine and inspire and tap into that creativity. So that's what we are doing today. And one more thing that we're going to change that today is going to be different as opposed to yesterday. And that's just because yesterday I forgot to do it, but I had the intention of doing it. But I think it's a really powerful practice when we can dedicate our meditation or dedicate our yoga class to someone else who needs it a little bit more than us. So even before we start to meditate, which we'll do in, under 2 minutes or so, just know that we're going into it with the intention of sending away all of that positivity and great, beautiful energy to someone else in our life who maybe needs it a little bit more than us. So while you have a minute here, go grab a pen, go grab a journal, grab your blanket or block so that you can sit up nice and tall. I really want to give everyone a chance to have all their tools and give the last few people trickling in here so that we don't start off without them. So this is a great opportunity. If you guys want to let me know what your experience was yesterday, I would absolutely love to hear it. I had like a coffee disaster today. Spilled coffee everywhere, but I'm in such a good mood that it doesn't seem to matter, which is really good. All right. Okay, so you know what? We're just going to go ahead and get started. So our theme today, creativity and inspiration, to help us tap into the power to manifest and create and create change in our lives. It's hard to create change when you're not really sure what you want to change or what you want to progress to or move towards, right? So you need that creativity and inspiration. If you're feeling in a funk, if you're feeling a little drained, if you're stuck, if you're stuck and just need to get things moving again, this is a great one to do. So sitting up nice and tall, rest your hands, on the tops of your knees, and instead of having the palms face down like I was yesterday, we're going to turn our palms up. So the back of the hands can rest onto the tops of the thighs. This is just a more receptive way to sit. So turned down is a little bit more of a grounding action, and turned up is a little bit more of a receptive action and a receptive energy. And we are trying to receive some inspiration and creativity and all that good stuff. So we're going to keep our palms faced up on the knees. And if cross-legged doesn't work for you, I got a few messages about that as well. Like, oh, I'm uncomfortable when I sit cross-legged. Feel free to boost yourself up on a couple blocks, and you can be kneeling as well if that's more comfortable. So just choose what works. Set the back of your hands on your palms. Lift up through the chest so the spine is nice and long. And we can close the eyes. Gentle tuck of the chin so the back of the neck is long. So let's take 3 deep breaths together before we go into our quiet meditation. Exhale fully, and then inhale through the nose, fill up the belly and lungs. Hold it there, and let go through the mouth. 2 more, go at your own pace. Inhale through the nose. Hold, and let go. Last one. And closing the mouth slightly. Relaxing the shoulders and the neck. Maybe rock a little bit back and forth until you get to that space where your spine can be nice and straight and tall. So you're fully aligned. Relaxing the facial muscles. And coming back to any breath, just your natural breath rhythm. Not doing anything fancy. We're keeping our meditations super simple. You'll probably notice that your mind is chattering away, that you're having a hard time quieting it down. So if you notice that happening, don't worry about it. That's perfectly fine. You are still meditating, even if that's happening to you. Don't get frustrated or hard on yourself. Just be happy that you're taking this time. You'll feel the benefits anyway. So focusing your awareness and your energy on the palms of the hands. You might notice a light tingling. Being aware of the receptive energy in your hands. So we want to tap into our creativity and our innovation and inspiration. Imagine that you can receive this inspiration from your hands and your fingers. Maybe just ask yourself, when was the last time you really felt creative, inspired, and innovative? Try to come back to that feeling and be in that moment. And if nothing comes up, don't worry about it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Moving into quiet and stillness. See if you can lengthen the spine a little bit more. Focusing on the crown of the head, all the way down along the back of the neck, down the spine, all the way into the tailbone. So lower body is grounded and upper body is lifted and expanding. Receptive and open to insight and creativity and innovation. So as we hold this meditation for our last minute or two, start to ask yourself which area or areas of your life could use a bit of a boost of inspiration, creativity, and innovation. And try not to judge it or get really negative about it. Just start to look at these different areas, your personal life or professional life, your health, your hobbies, your relationships. So in what way could creativity help you? So once you've selected a part of your life that could use a little bit of inspiration and innovation, maybe set an affirmation for yourself. So what's coming to mind for me is, I am spontaneous. So I am spontaneous. And if nothing comes to mind for you, don't worry about it. So from having our hands on our knees, let's bring our palms on the heart. So right hand on the heart, left hand over top. Tuck the chin to the chest, so bowing at the head. So I believe you need to give in order to receive, and that what you put out, you get back. So although we want to receive a boost of creativity and inspiration, let's also dedicate this meditation to someone in our lives who could also use this positive energy for inspiration and innovation. So with your hands on your heart, just focus on that person. Palms joined together at the center of the heart, bowing forward. Namaste. And slowly coming out. All right. Ooh, I still feel a little something from that one. So I would love to know if anything came up for you. This is a good time to get your journal out or start to put pen to paper and just write down the insights that came to you. If you had any breakthroughs, or even if you had resistance, like if this one felt really hard, you know, a lot of people think I'm not an artist, I'm not creative. And creativity doesn't really have that much to do with art. You have to be creative in your personal relationships. You have to be creative at work. You have to be creative with your children and with your family members, and with the way you train and maintain good health with your body. So no one can escape that. We all need to be a little bit creative, whether or not we're artists. So I would just love to hear from you guys, and it doesn't have to be here in this chat room. If you want to leave a comment on my Facebook page or on the YouTube video. So once I close this down, this video will be available from now on my YouTube channel. And I'll make a post on Instagram as well, so you can follow me there. So just some little insights for me. I especially felt really good when I had to dedicate that to someone else. I think that's a really powerful practice to start. So whenever you're doing something good for yourself and taking care of yourself, can you also keep someone else in mind and send them that positive energy and all that love and all that good intention and good feedback? So a pretty cool practice to do. And I did want to make one little announcement. Because I am meditating at different times on different days, if you want to stay up to date and practice live with me every day, I always announce when I'll be filming the next day on Snapchat. So if you have Snapchat, you can add me. It's Cass Reinhardt. I'll type it in the chat box here so you guys can see it. I'm trying to do both. Okay, I can't seem to do it for Facebook. So Facebook people that are watching right now, I'll leave a comment afterwards. But if you are on Snapchat, it's just Cass, Kass _ Reinhardt, Reinhardt. HARDT. So if you follow me there, you'll be able to stay up to date and get any updates. So if I have to change the time, let's say, I will let you guys know that way. So tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it at 8 a.m. So the exact same time that we did today is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow as well. So hopefully you can join me live, but if not, don't worry about it because the video will be up on YouTube anyway. So thank you so much for joining me. I think I'm going to wrap it up now. I hope you all have an amazing, creative, and innovative and fun day ahead. I'm sure you will. And I look forward to hearing from you. So see you later, guys.